f of x is given as 6x cubed plus 17x squared plus 4x minus 12. Use the factor theorem to show that 2x plus 3 is a factor of x. So first you take 2x plus 3 equated to 0. So you will get 2x is equals to minus 3, x is equals to minus 3 by 2. So this will be a factor. If we substitute for x minus 3 by 2 on the right hand side, if I am getting the answer as 0, then it is a factor. If we are not getting the answer as 0, then it is not a factor. So f of x is 6x cubed plus 17x squared plus 4x minus 12. So we need f of minus 3 by 2. And when I substitute for x minus 3 by 2, if I'm getting this as 0, which means it is a factor. 2x plus 3 is a factor of 6x cubed plus 17x squared plus 4x minus 12. So 6 into minus 3 by 2, the whole cube, plus 17 into minus 3 by 2, the whole square, plus 4 into minus 3 by 2 minus 12. So let's just put this in calculator. 6 into minus 3 by 2 is basically minus 1.5, the whole cube, and plus 17 into 1.5 minus 1.5 minus 1.5, the whole square, minus plus 4 into minus 1.5 minus 12, which will give me 0. This is equals to 0. Therefore, 2x plus 3 is a factor of 6x cubed plus 17x squared plus 4x minus 12. For the B part, hence using algebra, write f of x as a product of the three linear factors. Nothing but we need to use a long division method here and find out the factors, the three different factors. So let's do the long division here. 6x cubed plus 17x squared plus 4x minus 12. You divide this with 2x plus 3. So first, we know long division, always we need to make the first term the same. 2x multiplied by what will give us 6x cubed. 2x multiplied by 3x square will give us 6x cubed. 3 into 3x square is 9x square. Division is a repeated subtraction. Repeated subtraction is what division is. So we subtract these two. And how do we subtract two expressions? By changing the sign of the bottom expression. 6x cubed will become minus 6x cubed. 9x square will become minus 9x square. 6x cubed and minus 6x cubed gets cancelled. 17 minus 9 is 8x square. And bring this 4x down. So plus 4x. 2x multiplied by what will give you 8x square? 2x multiplied by 4x will give us 8x square. So 2x into 4x is 8x square. 3 into 4x, that is 12x. Again, subtracting both the expressions, this will become minus. This is also minus. 8x square and minus 8x square gets cancelled. 4 minus 12x, that is minus 8x. Bring this minus 12 down. So 2 multiplied by what will give us minus 8x? That is minus 4. 2x multiplied by minus 4 is minus 8x. 3 multiplied by minus 4 is minus 12. Change the signs. Minus will become plus. Minus will become plus. 8x and minus 8x gets cancelled. 12 and minus 12 gets cancelled. So this will become 2x plus 3 into 3x square plus 4x minus 4. So we need to represent this as a product of three linear factor and this is a quadratic. So quadratic, we need to split it into two linear factors. So 3x square plus 4x minus 4. 3 multiplied by minus 4 is minus 12. So two numbers, when we multiply, we should get minus 12, and when we add them, we should get 4. That is 2 and 6. Positive 6 and minus 2. When we add them, we will get positive 4. And when we multiply them, minus 2 and 6, you will get minus 12. So this will become 3x square plus 6x minus 2x minus 4. So factorizing them, taking the common things outside, we have 3x common here, left with x plus 2. Minus 2 is common here, left with x plus 2. Minus into minus is plus. So if the things inside the brackets, they both are same, which means our working is correct. So this will be x plus 2 into 3x minus 2. And we can bring this 2x plus 3 also, so which makes it product of three linear factors. 2x plus 3 into x plus 2 into 3x minus 2. Now, that's it for the A and B part. Let's move on to the C part here. So for the C part, if we check here, solve for pi by 2 to pi. So that should be in radians. The equation 6 tan cube theta plus 17 tan square theta plus 4 tan theta minus 12 is equals to 0. This is same as the previous equation. The function 6x cube plus 17x square plus 4x minus 12. And we know when we represented this as a product of three linear factors, we got it as 2x plus 3. We got it as 2x plus 3 into x plus 3x, 2x plus 3 into x plus 2 into 3x minus 2 into 3x minus 2. This was our linear, product of three linear factors. Now we can see here, x is getting replaced by tan here. So basically 2x plus 3, we equate it to 0. 2x plus 3 equated to 0, we will get x as minus 3 by 2. X plus 2, you equate it to 0, you will get x as minus 2. And 3x minus 2, you equate it to 0, you will get x as 2 over 3. These are the three values for x, and we need to find its corresponding tan values. Now, since x is being replaced by tan theta here, so tan theta is equals to minus 3 by 2, and tan theta is equals to minus 2, and tan theta is equals to 2 by 3. We need to use the cast diagram here to find the values. Make sure that your calculator is in the radians mode because it's given pi by 2 to pi. Pi by 2 to pi, basically this is the second quadrant. Pi by 2 is 90 and pi is 180. So 90 to 180 means this is in the second quadrant. So let's find out tan theta is equals to minus 3 by 2. So theta will be tan inverse of minus 3 by 2. Let's just put that in calculator. Tan inverse of minus 3 by 2. We will get it as minus 0.98. Minus 0.9827. Now, 28, let's take it as. Now, using the cast diagram, so this is 0.9828. This will also be 0.9828. But we need the value in second quadrant, that is pi by 2 to pi. So we know that in the second quadrant, the angle representation is pi minus theta. So theta, we have this as 0.9828. So pi minus theta will be pi minus 0.9828. So that will give you 2.16. This will give you 2.16. 2.16, one of you will be one of your answer. Now the second case, tan theta is equals to minus 2. So theta will be tan inverse of minus 2. So let's put that in calculator. Tan inverse of minus 2 will give us minus 1.107. So let's just use the cast diagram here. Minus 1.107 means this is 1.107. This is also 1.107, 1.107, here as well, 1.107. Now this is what we are talking about, the second quadrant here. Second quadrant, if this is theta, if this angle is theta, the second quadrant representation is pi minus theta. So theta, we got it as 1.107. So pi minus theta will be pi minus 1.107. So that will give us pi minus 1.107, which will give us 2.03 will be the second answer. Now the third one, tan theta is equals to 2 by 3. Now we are considering only the second quadrant here, that is pi by 2 to pi. In the second quadrant, if you remember the cast diagram C, A, S, T, so in the second quadrant, tan can never be positive. Only sine is positive in the second quadrant. And we have tan theta is equals to 2 by 3. In the second quadrant, tan values are always negative. Therefore, this cannot be further simplified. You can say that no solution to this. No solution, because directly tan theta is a positive value given here. But in the second quadrant, tan values can never be positive. Only sine will be positive in the second quadrant. Here we got the solutions in the first and the second case because we were getting negative answers. So right hand side is minus 2 and minus 3 by 2. So that is possible because in the second quadrant, tan is negative. Whereas for the last case here, tan theta is 2 by 3. Tan values are not positive. Tan values are negative in the second quadrant. So this is not possible. There will not be any solution to this. So your final answer will be 2.16 or 2.03. That's how we do this. So if you have any doubt, feel free to write it in the comment box. Thank you for watching.